Today should be fun. I'm actually not looking forward to today at all. If you guys haven't figured it out yet, or you've never done it before, because I haven't, I am removing sound deadening out of the S14. And I heard if you mix it with alcohol, it's super easy, so we'll see. I've also heard it's a terrible job, and that's why I grabbed beer. I also grabbed a Lunchables while I was there because I'm hungry. I had a heavy leg day before I got here, and I don't know about you guys, but after leg days I like to eat a little bit of carbs, and I realized the lunch I prepared has 0 carbs. That, my friends, is chicken and uncooked cauliflower rice. Cool. Alright guys, so I just got here at Hermes Performance. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the sound deadening removal, and then I'll give you a little update on the car. Super cool stuff. I'm super excited. I'm set up pretty good. Beer, alcohol, not the good kind. Dry ice. I got a mallet and a chisel. They came off pretty easily here without the dry ice, but I bought the dry ice, so I'm gonna use it and see if it's like that much easier. There's a lot of sound deadening in here. So yeah, should be good. Let's start doing it. As you guys can see, there's some wires running alongside of the interior of the car here. I think I have plenty to try and take off before actually getting into detail of like either removing the wiring or holding them up. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know. I'm not sure where people normally tuck it. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. But I have seen some good clean tucked wires inside of it. Ooh, it's cracking. Yeah, it's working. Also, this is 10 pounds of dry ice. I wasn't sure how much to get. I was told that putting rubbing alcohol in the dry ice is gonna make it that much easier to work with. I think dry ice is like 7 times below the freezing point, and this apparently makes it mushy. I don't know. I tried looking online to see if other people have used alcohol with the dry ice, and I found one comment, but he didn't say if it made it that much easier or not, so we shall see. First piece off. I didn't notice it until just now, but the alcohol did make the dry ice like a soft slushy material. See that? It almost feels like wax. Oh, that'll be great. Maybe I'll chunk this up a little bit more, throw some more alcohol on it, and then if this just has an even layer across, I imagine it'll be that much easier. Cool. Oops, I wasn't recording that whole time. It's coming off pretty easy though. Man, I was talking to you guys and everything, and I don't know where it left off, but I'm just gonna keep chiseling away and probably time-lapse this. I definitely noticed a difference with the alcohol though. It kind of makes it slushy, spreads it out evenly, chips off in bigger pieces. I was gonna say mama like, but no. So that's how much I've pulled out so far. This is coming along very nicely, actually. I'm trying to literally take it down to the bare metal. I'm not sure if I should take off the black goopy stuff underneath, but I imagine that was like the adhesive to it. So if I'm gonna paint it, I may as well take it off, but haha. I didn't realize I was working in the dark until he set up a light. I can see so much better. This is coming along well. These wires weren't an issue because I thought this would take a lot longer to do, but now they're becoming an issue, so we're gonna take these off. I'll give this to you, thank you. Yeah, this will be a lot easier, so I'll just, because I don't know what this wire runs to. I'm sure I could follow it, but I don't care right now. Yeah, so I'll just move this side to side. This will be easier. Sweet. Okay, a couple of things. I know I keep stopping to talk to you guys, and I'm only on the passenger floor panel. I haven't even started the other side. But the more I use the alcohol with the dry ice, the less I like it. It kind of just makes this like mushy mess, and if I hit the chisel on the right angle, it just splashes. So, I could go either way with it. I don't think it makes it easier or harder. I think the biggest thing is just to make sure you have the ice on a piece ahead of time before you go over to that piece. If you're working over here, move the ice over there and vice versa. And also have a question. Do you guys remove this rubber mat back here? I know there's still some deadening under there, but I'm assuming this is to prevent heat from getting into the cabin of the car, but I may also do what Rob did and just use that gold thermal wrap all on the inside of the trans tunnel and on the firewall on the motor side, so that it's just like kind of like a clean cage, and I'll get that gusted silver looking floorboard. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm just gonna keep doing this. But yeah, it's coming along. These lights are very hot. This sucks. This sucks a lot. Oh man. Alright. I had to stand up for a bit. My back is killing me. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get the whole car done. I'm almost done with the passenger floorboard. Might do the rear seat passenger's floorboard and call it a day. We'll see. Might come back with a couple friends and see if they're willing to help me, but I do not blame you guys if you decide not to. I 100% respect your decision. I'm on the fence about whether you actually need the rubbing alcohol or not, or whether or not it makes your life easier. But the one alcohol, I promise that'll make your life easier. Cheers. Two things. One, I believe the proper way to use the alcohol and the dry ice, and then I'm gonna stop about this, is to mix it in a bucket first and then pour it in. I just don't care enough. Two, I don't see the sound deadening shaving off that much weight. 20 pounds, maybe. If I cared that much, I would stop eating Lunchables. I'm more going for that clean race car look. Well, it's certainly coming along. Again, I'm just gonna leave that black rubber piece there. Do that later. I want to get your guys' opinions on that. I need to fix the edges there, a little bit of the trans tunnel, and then I'll probably start on this side. That is all the sound deadening that was removed from the passenger's floorboard, but overall, that sucked. I still have, excuse me, lights. There, back seat, there, here, floorboard behind the driver's seat, and the driver's seat floorboard. And also up and over the trans tunnel. Yeah. Seriously willing to trade in beer and pizza if someone wants to come help me with this. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna start cleaning up. First I'm going to vacuum this so I can show you guys a little bit better of how it looks, and this is after it is vacuumed. I did not record it because I did not think you guys wanted to see me vacuum. Okay, change of plans. I'm gonna stay here and try and finish this. It took me probably like 4 hours to do the passenger floorboard, and then one of the guys came over here and they started doing this to show me you don't need the dry ice. It can be done really quick and easily. So I'm out of dry ice anyways. I'm gonna just try and finish as much as I can. Maybe not the driver floorboard, because I noticed the material is different. This was like a white material, and this is kind of like a yellow, rugged material. So I don't have any more dry ice, but I literally watched one of the guys do this, no problem, without any dry ice, so why not? I'll be able to see for myself. I was thinking about it. How many people who swear on dry ice have tried it the other way? I don't think very many, but all right. Time to get to work. So for example, this is a pretty large piece I just got off in little to no effort. Either the two materials make a significant difference, or dry ice, it kind of just chips it in a bunch of pieces, as opposed to if it's not dry iced. It's able just to kind of flex and bend, and essentially what it did was like a little fruit roll up. Making progress. I figured as long as like I just get the bigger chunks off, I can take like a grind wheel to this. It chips off pretty easily and I'm not too concerned. You can tell I spent a lot more time trying to get that one super clean. In this one I'm just trying to get the big chunks off. I mean, granted, this one I used dry ice for also, and this one I am not. But I think I've gotten a lot further, a lot faster on this one. Now that I've actually spent some time working on this without the dry ice, I did find the dry ice a lot easier. I think that is the way to go. It was great without it when it was like a flat surface, but the second it curves a little bit, oh, good luck. This part was super easy without dry ice. It literally just peeled right off, and then the second I hit any curvature, it was like, nah, girl. Here, like all of this was actually fairly easy, but then once I got into this part where it's actually curved, it's hard to see. Nuh-uh. Again, that was fairly easy. Feels so good to stand up after hunching the back of an S14. I'm gonna clean up, but before I do, I really want to show you guys what the guys over at Hermes Performance have been doing to the car. You may be asking, why is it so green? Why is it not painted? Well, there's a lot of work that needs to get done before then, and this is one in particular. So first and foremost, if you guys remember how flimsy my last bumper is, I mean, obviously this isn't mounted, but this is sturdy. And new brackets to actually hold the front support up. Before, if you guys remember, it was on zip ties. So this isn't going anywhere. The headlights are actually supported now. The headlights will line up right now. They need to be spaced out just a little more to match the corner lights. So bumper is good. It is rock solid. One thing they did that I thought was super cool was that they added some air ducting. If you guys see right there. The rivets won't be there. This is all gonna look flush. They're going to bond it so this all looks like a piece of the bumper and paint it. So that's gonna be super cool. Maybe I'll put like a sticker. I don't want to put stickers on this car. Super excited. And also now I'm going to have Zeus clips. So this will be a quick release bumper as well. So yeah, overall, I'm super excited with where this is coming along. I think you guys are going to love the outcome as well. This is just an update on the front bumper. I don't have an update on the rear, except to be excited for that. And we'll be prepped for paint soon. You guys don't know what I'm doing yet. Alright, that is a wrap. I just got home. Whoa. Just got home. It was a long day. I don't know how long this video is going to be because it's basically just time lapse of me shaving off dry ice, chipping away, I should say. But if I were to pick, since I tried it 3 different ways, no dry ice, and dry ice with alcohol, I'd pick the dry ice. I kind of like you know, realized there's no point for me to be taking off the sound deadening, because that requires pulling the panels realistically, the wiring, taking out the seats, and there's no point for me even pulling the wiring aside. There's no point for me to take out the panels to then put the panels back in and the seats back in to take it to where I'm getting the cage to then take everything back out. I may as well just do that all where I'm getting the cage done. So I think this is good night, you guys. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for some exciting things. I promise it's on the way. Actually, this is pretty exciting things. I'm gonna shop now, you guys, and focus. Okay, okay. Bye.